Thermocouples are used to measure the case temperature of Bridgelux arrays. Thermal limits are placed on the case temperature of the arrays based on lifetime reliability tests like LM80. A properly attached thermocouple is required to accurately measure case temperature, which can indicate whether the luminaire design is successful or one that will pose significant risk of failure when installed. To attach a thermocouple to a Bridgelux LED array requires a 36-gauge thermocouple, epoxy, mixing sticks, a mixing board, painter's tape, Kapton tape, gloves, tweezers, isopropyl alcohol, and lint-free wipes. With gloved hands, secure the array to a stable mounting surface. Painter's tape is best for this. It will hold the array in place without leaving a tacky residue upon removal. A slight bend in the end of the thermocouple wire will create a spring-like load that will ensure proper contact at the junction. Position the thermocouple on the array so that the junction, or bead, is located on the designated thermocouple measurement location. To locate the thermocouple measurement point on your specific array, see the product datasheets available on Bridgelux.com. Use the Kapton tape to strain relief the thermocouple wire on the surface of the array. Be careful not to press on the array LES, as doing so may cause irreparable damage. Mix the epoxy in equal parts in accordance with the manufacturer's instructions. Depending on the type of epoxy used, there will be different working and curing times. The working time for an epoxy is the amount of time the epoxy can be applied to the surface before it will start to cure. The thermocouple must be placed on the measurement point during the allotted working time. For suggestions on thermal epoxies, you can contact your local Bridgelux sales representative. Use the end of the mixing stick to place epoxy over the thermocouple junction and then wait for the epoxy to cure. Do not position the thermocouple wire such that it is touching the LES or positioned over the LES in the direct light path, as these positions can lead to inaccurate thermal measurements and can sometimes lead to array damage. If the thermocouple is attached properly, then you will have accurate and reliable thermal measurements.